All right, so real quick, I want to run through some of the reasons that you like the pros and cons of kind of working in a prison, right? Or why would you want to work in a prison? So let's start off with the easy ones. Why you would want to work in a prison, right? You may want to work in a prison because you need to pay your bills. You need health insurance, and if you're in it for the long haul or retirement, right? So those are reasons that you would want to go to work in a prison. You're not going to go to work in a prison because you think you're going to get rich. You're not going to get rich. You'll make enough if you can manage your money. You can pay your bills. You know what I mean? And that's a very realistic statement. There is opportunity for advancement if you choose to advance. You can go from a CO0 to a CO5 or whatever, and then go up and get rank if that's something you desire to do. So there is upward movement if that's what you choose to do. Do not go to work at the prison if you think you're going to find your soulmate out there. Don't go to work at prison if you think you like bad boys or bad guys. You're on your way to prison yourself if you enter that with that type of thought process. Damn sure don't enter the prison like I was talking about earlier today because you think you got a little hood streak in you and you think that you can finagle some stuff whenever you get in there because you're going to lose every fucking time. You know what I mean? You will end up exactly where they are if that's the thought process mentality that you enter that place with. Don't go to work in a prison if you think you're gonna have some like public notoriety like a cop would have or something because you're not a police officer, you're a correctional officer. Even cops like don't even view correctional officers like seriously like that. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but it's true. Like a place might be saying giving discounts to first responders, and you go in there like, yeah, well, I work at the prison. Does that count? They're gonna look around like, no, motherfucker, but you just your guard. You know what I mean? Your security. You know what I mean? Your top flight. You know what I mean? So that's the way a lot of people view it. You know. Don't go to work at a prison if you don't have a good support system. Don't go to the prison if you don't manage things well. Do not go to prison if you are prone to alcohol and drug abuse under stressful situations. Don't go to the prison if you think that you're going to be the same person going in and coming out, because it will change the way that you think, the way that you operate, the way that you view things. You'll look at people's tattoos, the language that you use. I notice even talking about the prison stuff on here with you guys, I start to revert back and use some of that language, and it's been years for me, because in the prison, people start sentences like say, or look out, or fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Bosses and inmates both will be like, fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this whole or fucking people off. The language that I use, I'm speaking of penitentiary lingo when I am talking about the penitentiary on here. Whenever I'm with my wife, first of all, my wife don't like me cussing, like that dog don't hunt in this house. You know what I mean? But so my thought process changes a little bit when I start to like revert back and go back to when I worked there. So if you think that's not going to change, you're wrong. It will. Don't go to work there because your people work there, your friends work there, your family work there. To me, that's because that can set you up for mistakes in the future. If your family gets hurt, your friends get hurt, well, then you might take it personal. You might do something irresponsible and retaliate or something like that, and then you can land yourself in a bad position. Yeah, don't go to work out there if you're not capable of just managing your stress really, really well. There are some people that can go out there and be successful, but there's a lot of people, the majority of people that I know that worked out there, drink, drugs, infidelity. All types of maladaptive behaviors start to occur just to get them through their life out there. You know what I mean? So before you fill out an application for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, understand it is a good job to have. It's a state job. That state job can transfer over and you can go to other places. But there's a whole list of cons that come along with it. So weigh those pros and cons very seriously and heavily and give it some good thought and thinking through, because just like any job, there's good and there's bad, and you have to be prepared for both. It's a little long-winded, but this video is geared more towards looking out for people that are thinking about maybe possibly making this a career one day, so that's me looking out for y'all. All right, I'll holler at you later then.